Hey everybody, this is Alpha Izru coming at you with a model review this time. I'll be looking at the Master Grade RX-178 Gundam Mk.II Titans, the HD color version. So the difference between this version and the typical Master Grade 2.0 Titans is that everything's kind of given a glossy finish. Think of it like sort of a Hayaku Shiki-ing with sort of like a chromed, but not really, just really high gloss. So here's the box. As you can see, it's got this great box art that's specific to this kit. This was released for the 20th anniversary, I believe, of Zeta Gundam. They had Blu-ray releases. You can see the little logo right there, Z Gundam. And yeah, it was made in 2008 in Japan. And it retails for, they covered up the retail sticker, but there you go. Around the box, just a shot of it unpainted with all the decals applied. Weapons, opening cockpit, and then various little gimmicks, side of the box. And then you have a picture of the AUG Titans version 2.0. This is the box art on that, and also the box art for the Blu-ray DVDs. I believe that's the first DVD. It might be for the Zeta Gundam movies. I really don't know. But yeah. And then more pictures. Okay. So, let's get into the kit itself. The Master Grade Mk.II Titans version 2.0 HD color version. Okay, so obviously it's very different from the basic Gundam colors. Instead of blue, we've got black. Instead of white, we've got like sort of a navy blue purple, and the yellow's pretty much the same, and the red's pretty much the same. But let's take a look at, first let's look at the decals, because this is like the big draw of this kit, and I have a couple problems with them. So you do get just some regular decals. You get 1, 2, 3, or 4. I went with 4, and then like a little Mk.II right up there. But the big draw is like these silver ones. You can see them right here, and then right here on the leg. And there's supposed to be some on the arms, but only one stayed on. That's the big problem with this kit. The decals are great, but they have a very difficult time staying on. They just peel off. Like you can see here, this shoulder, it's got a decal right here, one here, and then one on the back. And then this shoulder, it only has the one on the top because the side ones fell off. Or like here, there's supposed to be a band across the calf, and the one on the other side fell off. So. But you've got like little nice Titan logos, and a little nice Titan logo right there. Okay, let's go over articulation again, starting at the top. So these little vents or thrusters on the backpack move around. They're on ball joints, so they'll move pretty much anywhere. And you've got a little mesh tube right here. Thrusters on the back will move up and down. All 4 of them are on ball joints, so they'll really move anywhere you want them to. Head will rotate all the way around. This V-fin is it's got a very shaky connection, so you might want to glue that. I don't have any glue with me on campus, but that might just be a good thing to remember. Arms will rotate all the way around. They'll go up they bend up this far at the shoulder, and then the arm itself goes up that far. So great articulation. This is the first 2.0 I've ever gotten, and you can really tell. The articulation is fantastic. Rotate below the shoulder. There's a little flap here, which also moves. The arm is double jointed, will bend all the way. Hand is on a ball joint, will rotate. It's 3-1 in the thumb, but it's those new 3-1 in the thumbs where instead of like a bar and then you slide like the fingers have holes in them, they're all ball joints, but these 3 are originally connected. I just cut them and separated them. And then the hand will bend up like this. Cockpit does open. First you flip up this panel, then you flip down this panel. And I don't know if you can see them in there. Wait. Yeah, there you go. Little Jared Mesa right there. Pop it back up. The waist is fantastic. It will bend forward and backward this much, side to side that much, and it won't rotate all the way around. It'll rotate about that much, because the way this is done is this gray piece right here is kind of like free floating. It's barely connected at the back to the inner frame, so it just kind of wiggles around, which gives it a lot of posability side to side, but it really hinders the back movement, or the twisting movement. Side skirts. Oh, you see right here, in just my doing this review, this decal has become displaced. Go all the way up, out, back skirt does not move. So leg will go forward that far, maybe even farther. Forward that far, back that far, so not great on the back, and out that far. They're also on this hip joint. Oh shit. God damn. Man, these decals. Okay. We'll move together like the double O. Knees will bend that much. You've got splitting armor here, and you have to actually cut that decal in order to make it split. And then you've got the knee armor shifts, and then this part shifts, so you can kind of see. I'll bend it slowly. You can see all the moving parts. Okay. Feet. These pistons are connected to this front armor piece here, so when you move them around, it'll move too. And you've got nice chrome pieces for the pistons. Feet will go side to side. Oh, and also rotates at the hip. Twist about that much because of the pistons. Skirt armor will go up and down. Feet will split quite a bit. And there's nice detail on the bottom of the feet. So as you can see, I've already lost the front skirt decal for this, which is ultra frustrating. But let's get into the weapons. Okay, so starting off, we've got the Vulcan pod. This is just black, gray, red with a nice sticker here, and then a green foil sticker. And you just take the Mk.II. There's two little tabs, or notches on the side of his head, and you just kind of wedge it in, and there you go. And the antenna does move up and down. What else? Beam rifle. Pretty typical. I like it though. Handle moves, and scope moves up and down. And there's a nice green sticker in there as well. There's a slot in the beam rifle to fit into the peg in the hand. And the energy pack is removable, but it's very difficult. And I don't know if I'm going to be able to do it. Nope. See? Rifle, energy pack. Speaking of energy packs, next we've got the shield. Two nice decals right here. Nice red viewport. Two extra energy packs on the back, which are removable. Now, this is something I've never encountered before. The way the shield works is that it's on this rotating piece right here. But if you want to, I believe right now it's mounted for the side of the arm. If you want it for the back, you just slide it down. There's another set of teeth here, and then slide it back up the same way, and now it can plug into the back of the arm. So, like so. Oh, and there's two holes on either, there's a hole on either arm. Just plugs in, and there you go, shield. And also, the shield will collapse. You just press up, press forward, and it kind of locks in place. And there you go, collapse shield. We've also got the bazooka. Nice tightens right there. Handle does move. And the clip is removable. And it comes with one extra, so you get two. Just plug that back in. And on the back skirt of the Mk.II, there is a little opening hatch. Just fold it up, pop it in, and it's not the most secure connection ever, but it works. well enough. Last accessory, of course, 2 beam sabers. And 2 clear pig beams. One of them got stuck under my printer at the moment. Maybe I can wedge it out. Oh. 2 clear pig beams. The thing I found out about these is the fit is really tight, so you kind of have to screw it in once you get it in there. Beautiful, you know, your typical clear pig beam, but they're, yeah, maybe it was just the first couple times, but now they're getting easier. And then on the Mk.II, they store in these little holders right here, and there's a slot again for plugging into the hand, and then there's a tab right there, so you have to orient them in such a way that they plug into the tab when in storage, like so. And then when you want to, if you want to display it, like just display it with him like grabbing it, you can kind of slide it out like that and have him, and the articulation is great enough where you can, you know, reach behind and grab it. So that's a little interesting to note. Also about the rifle and the extra energy pack, or extra ammo pack, they can be mounted on the side skirts. So you've got like a little hole right there, and then a little tooth right there. You just slide it down, and there you go. I believe you can do the same with the rifle, yes, because there's another one of those little holes, and you just grab the tooth on the other side skirt, and there you go. So you could have every weapon mounted on your Mk.II. Final thoughts? I don't know. I have to say it's a fantastic looking master grade. At times the gloss was more trouble than it was worth, especially cutting it off those trees, because this is not a kit that was designed for ease of cutting like the Hyakushiki or the Akatsuki. The joints seem a little loose to me. That might just be on mine, but everything, it doesn't feel solid. But this being my first 2.0, I've heard that's kind of par for the course for the entire 2.0 line with the complexity. So I'm willing to let that one slide. The decals, that breaks my heart, because I wanted so much for those decals to just stay on and look great, but they just won't. And maybe I'm just a bad modeler, and yeah, I don't have any decal setting solution, but still, it's a damn shame that those don't work. I'm kind of thinking they might have worked better as rub-offs rather than water slides, but again, that's just speculation on my part. I paid $50 for this on Amazon. I got free shipping. Would I recommend it? Yeah. I certainly prefer this version over the AU, because the AU is just another red, white, and blue Gundam, but that's again up to you. I don't know if you would want to spring for this or the original color version. That's really again up to you. The gloss is not a huge draw. I mean, it looks great, but I feel like the kit would look just as good without it. So, if you have any questions, comments, or concerns, leave me a comment down below. Send me a request. I always take requests. And yeah, I'll see you guys next time.